There's a lot happening here in Lakewood Ranch with new construction, and if you've watched any of my other YouTube videos, you're probably familiar with a lot of the different communities that we have here in Lakewood Ranch. But in this video, I want to talk to you about what's going on with the builders and how are they actually going to market and taking new orders for new homes to be built. So this is going to be a little bit interesting and a little bit different because the way that they're going to market now is either through a wait list or a bid system. So if that's of interest and you want to know what's going on here for a new home here in Lakewood Ranch, stick around. I have all the information coming right up.
Don't buy real estate if you experience allergic reactions to happiness, satisfaction, pride, fulfillment, contentment. Stop buying real estate if you don't like community, a sense of belonging, a diversified portfolio. Buying real estate may cause you to shop at hardware stores, furniture stores, and design centers. See your realtor immediately if you experience any of these symptoms.
Hello, it's MarkBoehmig, and in this channel, Living in Lakewood Ranch, I cover all the areas between Bradenton and Anna Maria, all the way down to Siesta Key and Sarasota. So if that's of value to you, just click that little subscribe button and ding the little bell so every time I put on a new video, you'll be notified. And I'll be glad to put my contact information here, so if you want to reach out before you come, I'd be happy to help you out. But let's get to today's video. So I'm sure you're familiar with the Lakewood Ranch guide that I've talked about in previous videos. And in this particular guide, they do have a map layout that shows all the different communities that we have here in Lakewood Ranch. And then on the back of that, it lists all the new home communities. So if you want one of these, I'll be glad to put a link for that in the description below. But what I thought I would do is create kind of a spreadsheet type of scenario, because every single builder is doing something different when it comes time to satisfying the amount of buyers that we have here for new home construction. Some of them are putting you on just a wait list. Some of them are going to put you on a wait list with a $5,000 refundable earnest money check. Some of the builders are taking what they call bids or easy offers. So they're bidding on the lots in order to build a house for you. So in that link, it's going to take you to a spreadsheet that shows all these different communities that are listed in the Lakewood Ranch guide. I exported those, created a spreadsheet, and then went and made columns. How many homes do they have? How many do they have left to build? What is their time frame for the wait list? I can tell you right now, if you want to buy a new home here in Lakewood Ranch, the minimum wait time is probably, in most situations, is going to be about 16 months. So be prepared to wait. Be prepared to wait to get on the list, and then also to have your name called so that when it's time for you to go and make your contract, you'll be ready. So we have Pulte, we have John Cannon, Lee Weatherington, Stock, Lennar, Neal Communities. Every one of those is doing something a little bit different. And some of the builders like Stock and Neal are now going to start building spec homes. So they're just going to build them and then let people buy what they have selected. And what that's going to do is that's going to increase the amount of people that they can satisfy, because they don't have to wait for you to buy the lot and then get the permit and then get all your selections. So that's going to save on a lot of wait time, but it's also going to alienate maybe a few buyers that wanted to say, well, I want this type of floor, I want this color on the inside, I want this color on the outside. So on a spec home, that's not going to be possible. They're going to go ahead and pick out the most popular selections from what past clients have chosen, and they're going to put that in the design and build of the house, and you'll take it as is if you want that type of build where you don't have to choose anything. So the reason that they're doing that is because they can come to market faster without having to wait, and they have a ton of people waiting in line to get these homes, so that will probably fill a particular niche. Now, other developers like a John Cannon or a Lee Weatherington or an Arthur Ruttenberg, they're still going to build a custom home to the way you want it. Also, somebody like Coulter in the Crestwind community, which actually is where I'm sitting today filming this, is in Crestwind, which is a Coulter. They're still going to let you get on a list. When your time comes, they're going to ask you if you're ready to move forward. If you are, then you can go ahead and pick out your designs and do the build. On the ones that are doing the bid system, if you think about it from their standpoint, they're trying to maximize their profits. Totally understandable, I get that. But what they're going to do is they're not going to look just at the lot. They're going to look at the lot and how much you're going to be spending in the new home community or the new home build. So if you're building a $600,000 house and somebody else is going to build an $800,000 house on that same lot, and there's only $5,000 difference in the price of the lot, probably the person that's going to build the more expensive house is going to win the bid. Now, I had a client the other day that put in a bid on a non-golf lot in Esplanade at Azario, and the suggested price was like $98,000 and $99,000. He put in a bid of $30,000 over and lost it. So it's very difficult to determine what the bid amount should be, and of course I have clients saying, how much should I bid, and I have no clue. And the builders aren't telling us what the lot's sold for. They're saying that that is privileged information. Of course, if it was on a tax record, it would be public information, but by the time they've bought the lot, put the house on it, and then come out with a final price, that's the only way we'll be able to find out what they ended up actually paying. And you may not have the lot taken out of that total price. So this link that I'm going to put in the description below is going to take you to a spreadsheet where you can see what each builder is doing, what their process is, because when I have clients come here and I tell them, do you want to bid on a lot, and they say no, well, then you can just check off those builders as if you're not going to participate in that. So that is going to be extremely helpful, and it's going to increase your time here to be able to make a wise selection to get to where you want to be in a timely fashion. Now, if that doesn't work for you and you can't wait 16 to 24 months to get into a house, then we can always check the resale side. But either way, I would highly suggest that you get a good agent that knows the new construction and also knows the resale market, so that you're well informed when it comes time to making the decision here to buy in the Lakewood Ranch area. Now, if you get value out of this video, just click that little subscribe button, ding the little bell. Every time I put on a new video, you'll be notified. I'm going to put my contact information here, so I get calls from people just like you on YouTube every day. Send me a text, shoot me an email, give me a phone call, and I'll be glad to reply just as quickly as I can. MarkBoehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.